fisherman, an artist in the form of fishing, or if you're just a video gamer. And this is a broad test. I don't have them individually, but I'm going to pose some questions here. What I would ask a Livescoper if they came to me cocky saying they know everything about fishing. Okay, number one, I want you to explain to me the factors that determine the mood and the personality of the fish. I want a complete list of it that determine the level of aggressiveness or passiveness of a fish. I want you to go into detail about weather patterns, about wind speed, wind direction, barometric pressure, moon phase, fishing pressure, current velocities. And then once you do determine the mood and that personality of the fish, I want you to tell me the primary cover that the fish is going to use based upon that mood and the personality. And then based upon whatever cover it is, I don't care if it's a rock bank or a grass bed or boat docks or whatever the cover may be, I want you to tell me how specifically that you need to position your boat in terms of the casting angle to generate the strike from that fish. I want you to go into detail about the sun angle, about the current direction, about the wind speed, about the time of year, about the sunlight angle, depending upon the rotation of the earth at a certain time of the year. I want you to tell me in detail how that fish is going to be positioned on that piece of cover based upon different times of the day and the cloud cover or lack of it and the light intensity in relationship to the water clarity and the water color. I want a complete breakdown of that. And then once you describe that to me, I want you to tell me the best lure for that. I want you to explain to me and I want you to justify your lure selection based upon the water temperature, the water clarity, the water tint, the wind speed, the wind direction, the current velocity, the fishing pressure in the lake, how deep the cover is in relationship to the angle of the bank. I want you to tell me the exact lure. I want you to tell me the lure category. I want you to tell me the specific color. I want you to tell me the exact retrieve that you need to use, the exact pound test, the exact rod action. I want you to tell me how many casts that you need to make to that piece of cover, how the casting angle is going to affect generating a strike or not. I want you to tell me how your boat needs to be positioned on that piece of cover to do that. And then I want you to tell me what is going to trigger different size of fish. What is going to be the technique and lure that's going to trigger the bigger fish? What's going to be the technique and lure that's going to trigger the smaller fish? And then I want you to tell me how these fish are going to be affected by environmental conditions within the lake. You tell me how that fish is going to be affected, how they position on that cover based upon how many boats are in the water, the noise decibel levels that they're having, how many jet skis are on the lake, how many tournaments are out there.